Hafa de Guam, Guahusi MC2 Gabrielle Blake, welcoming you to another edition of Joint Region Marianas, A Look Back. Come with me as I take you through all the news highlights from the month of March. You did not want to be at the Navy Exchange when USS Bonhomme Richard pulled in, flooding the base with extra sailors and Marines. Bonhomme Richard was on their way to Sasebo, Japan on a scheduled deployment. The ship made a stop in Guam to pick up its search and rescue detachment from Helicopter Sea Combat Squadron 25 and to get fuel and stores. Bonhomme Richard will replace USS Essex in Sasebo. Captain Scott Minium relieved Captain John Russ as commander of Submarine Squadron 15 during a change of command ceremony on board USS Oklahoma City. The 7th Fleet Band came to Guam to perform for the change of command, but decided they would stay a little longer to perform at schools for military students and for the local community in Chamorro Village. 7th Fleet Band wasn't the only ones visiting the island. World War II veterans came to Guam where they attended a luncheon at the Nimitz House, former home of Fleet Admiral Chester Nimitz and current home of Rear Admiral Paul Bouchon, Commander Joint Region Marianas. The veterans also visited historical sites on Naval Base Guam, pre-war structures, and Andersen Air Force Base before heading to Iwo Jima and then back home. Service members took time out to volunteer with the local community during the Guam Special Olympics. Military members helped with coordinating events and supporting the participants. Not only did sailors give back to the local community, Naval Base Guam Second Class Petty Officer Association gave back to the military community when they hosted a softball tournament and donated the funds to Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. March was a month of celebration, starting with Dr. Seuss's 108th birthday. Service members read Dr. Seuss books to children at the Morale, Welfare, and Recreation Library on Naval Base Guam. March also marked the 70th anniversary of the Navy Seabees. Seabees played a major part in making Guam the island that you see today. Roadways, runways, landmarks such as Marine Corps Drive, Apra Harbor, and Arodi Airfield were among these projects. Seabees and service members attached to Naval Mobile Construction Battalion 40 and Naval Facilities and Engineering Command Marianas celebrated with the annual Seabee Ball at Nico Hotel. During the event, guest speakers recognized the many contributions of Seabees and civil engineers throughout history. Celebration continued in honor of Women's History Month and Chamorro Month. At the beginning of March, the 6th Annual Guam Women Veterans Conference was held at the Outrigger Guam Resort. Attendees discussed issues that women veterans face. All throughout the month, service members and their families teamed up with the local community to build a Chamorro hut to have on display at the Navy Exchange. Joint Region Marianas and Naval Base Guam held a combined Chamorro and Women's History Month potluck at the Community Center, wrapping up both of the month-long celebrations. We ended March with the Silver Plate Award ceremony hosted by Navy League Guam Council. The ceremony honored service members of the year from commands across the island. March was a month full of celebration and different events, and I have no doubt the upcoming months will be as well. For more information on anything you saw or heard, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, YouTube us, or watch us right here on the Joint Military News Network. And don't forget to come back for next month's edition of Joint Region Marianas, A Look Back. I'm MC2 Gabrielle Blake. Until next time, adios Guam.